Hey Vikings! Good afternoon. My name's Miss Vargas and I'm one of the counselors here at North Salinas High School. I would like to start off by giving you a warm welcome and let you know that we really miss you and we really look forward to seeing you soon in person. Today, I will be walking you through how to complete your 10th grade pre-registration form, and this is where you will make your course selections for next school year. So this form will help your counselor create a schedule for you. A few things to consider is that we want you to keep in mind that these are course requests only and do not guarantee placement. It's also really important that we receive your form because if you do not submit a form, then courses will be selected for you. So please take the time to finish completing your form. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and access your Google form through your advisory periods Google Classroom. And this is the first section of your pre-registration Google form. And it's all pretty basic information about you. So we want you to go ahead and confirm that you will be in 10th grade next year. Go ahead and type in your ID, your last name, your first name, and select your counselor name. If you're not sure who your counselor is, go ahead and select, I'm not sure who my counselor is. In this next section, we want you to check groups that you are currently participating in or are interested in joining. So in this first section, go ahead and check off any groups that you're currently participating in and go ahead and check off all that apply. You may also select that last option if you're currently not participating in any groups. This next question is asking us to select any groups that we're interested in joining and go ahead and select all that apply. You may also select I'm already involved in groups identified in the previous question, or I'm not interested in participating in any groups. In this section, we want to know if you're playing sports next year. So if you're interested in playing sports, please check up to one sport per season for fall, winter, and spring. So go ahead and go through that list and make your selection. And if you're not interested in joining a sport, go ahead and select that first option there. So up next, we're going to go ahead and make our selections for English, Math, and Science. And let's go ahead and begin with our English options first. So you may select regular English 10, or you may select English 10 plus. So if you have a special interest in English and you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, we highly encourage you to take that English 10 plus. Also keep in mind that any plus courses really help you get ready for AP and honors courses in 11th and 12th grade. And these AP and honors courses give you extra GPA points for college admission. Next, let's go ahead and select our math course. So for math, you do have three options. Go ahead and select Math 2 if you would like to take a regular Math 2 class, or select Math 2 Plus if you have a special interest in math and typically earn A's and B's and you want to challenge yourself a little bit more. Or you may select Math 3 Plus if, again, you have a special interest in math and earn A's and B's and you're planning on taking Math 2 for advancement over the summer for the purpose of taking Math 3 Plus next year as a sophomore and then calculus as a junior. If you select this option, please keep in mind that acceptance to Math 2 for advancement over the summer also requires testing and teacher recommendation. And our next subject is science. So here you have the option of selecting regular NGS 2 or NGS 2 honors. So again, honors courses, these are the college level courses that give you that extra GPA point for college admission. And for those of you that are in FFA currently and are taking biology and sustainable ag this year, go ahead and select chemistry and agri-science here. The next course you will be selecting is PE. Most 10th graders will be required to take their second year of PE next year. So go ahead and please make that course selection here. Please keep in mind that any student that is in an ASB, FFA, Health Academy, AVID, or BAND may opt to take PE at another time. So if you're one of these students, just go ahead and note your plans to fulfill your PE requirement in the final question of this pre-registration form. So that'll be at the very end of the form. The next course you will select is Social Studies. And so you have the option of selecting regular world history or world history honors. And again, we encourage you to take that honors course if you have a special interest in the subject and you want to challenge yourself. And also keep in mind, this is a college level course, which gives you the extra GPA points for college admission. So in this section, we're going to go ahead and make our selections for world language. And please keep in mind that the graduation requirement is that you must take 2 years of the same language. So for those of you who haven't taken a world language course yet, go ahead and make your selection for your first choice here. So look at the different options, make your selection of your first choice. And in the next section, you're going to go ahead and make your selection of your second choice of that world language. Okay? So go ahead and do that. For those of you that have taken or are currently taking a world language course, you will need to select the next level of that specific language. So for example, if you took or you're currently taking French 1 as a 9th grader, then you need to select French 2 as your first choice. So if you're currently a freshman and you're taking or have taken French 1, then your first choice selection should be French 2. And on the next section, you're going to go ahead and select that last option that states, I do not have a second choice world language because I selected my second year of world language in the previous question. Next, you're going to go ahead and make your selection for your fine art course. So in the next 2 sections, you're going to be asked to select your first and second choice of fine art. So what you see here is the question, what fine art class is your first choice? So go ahead and read through the different options, look at those carefully, and make your selection. For those of you that have already taken a fine art course last term or are currently enrolled in a fine art course this term, go ahead and make that final selection that states, I already took a fine art class in 9th grade. The next course you will select is your Career Technical Education course, also known as CTE course. At North Salinas High School, students have an opportunity to complete a CTE pathway by taking the introductory course and then the advanced course of a specific field. So we highly encourage students to complete a CTE pathway because it gives you skills for future employment as well as recognition during senior awards night. So in the next 2 slides, you're going to go ahead and select your first and second choice of CTE. So go ahead and read through these carefully and make your selection. And for those of you that would like to wait to take your CTE course at a later time, you can go ahead and select this option here. And last but not least, you have the option of selecting an elective course for next year. So go ahead and read through the different course offerings on this list here. Check all that apply. If you're not interested in taking an elective course at this time, just go ahead and select that final option there. And the last section refers to summer school. So if you're interested in participating in summer school, please let us know. Go ahead and select the option that applies to you. And if there's anything else that you would like your counselor to know about your course selection for next year, this is where you can go ahead and type in your response. So an example of something that you may want to tell your counselor is, I need to take PE at a later time because I am in band and I don't have room in my schedule to take PE. So you can go ahead and enter that response there, okay? And as soon as you're done, please make sure to hit the submit button, okay? So don't forget to do that. And next steps, please keep in mind that these forms are due February 12th by 4 p.m. For more information on course offerings, please see the Salinas Union High School District course manual. Counselors will be available February 12th from 1:40 to 3 p.m. via Google Meet to answer any of your questions. And course manuals, counselor Google Meet links, and this presentation and video will be available to you on the North Salinas High School website under the Counseling tab and pre-registration section, as you see here, okay? Thank you so much for your time, Vikings. Have a wonderful day.
Students can access anything related to pre-registration by going to the following link, including their counselor's office hours for this afternoon if you have any questions. Thank you.